If you're betting on Deiveson Figueiredo to beat Brandon Moreno and perhaps you're betting a lot of money on the fight, just watch this video. I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea, and I will tell you why in just a second. First, I want to say, if you are new here, hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Again, if you're new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's talk about Deiveson Figueiredo for a second. So I think it goes without saying that they've fought 3 times before. Brandon Moreno even finished Deiveson Figueiredo in the second fight, and the odds are still very, very close. As of right now, as of the time that I'm recording this video, it's almost a pick'em fight. First fight, extremely close, could have gone either way. Second fight, Brandon Moreno looked amazing and put on a clinic against Deiveson Figueiredo. Third fight, Brandon Moreno was piecing up Deiveson Figueiredo a lot, and this is the first thing I'm going to touch on, because if we're going to talk about the fourth fight, of course, the biggest fight that we need to take a look at is the third fight. Brandon Moreno was winning a significant portion of that fight, and Deiveson Figueiredo only won that fight because he happened to clip Brandon Moreno. And it's not like it was a lucky punch or anything. It's just he was only winning that fight because he clipped Brandon Moreno and dropped him at the end of the rounds. That's something very important to note, is that Brandon Moreno is actively improving each fight, and in that third fight, he looked fantastic. It looked like his striking was on another level, and he's become quite an all-round fighter. He was getting the better of Deiveson Figueiredo until he got caught. He's also had another fight since then, Brandon Moreno, and looked extremely good in that area. He demolished Kai Kara-France, was on a roll himself, and Brandon Moreno is improving every single time that we see him, and we don't know if that's the case for Deiveson Figueiredo. Now, there's more red flags for Deiveson, especially if you're betting on the guy. First off, his weight cut. He looks absolutely horrible right now, and he's already announced that his next fight's going to be at 135, so it's clear that he doesn't want to do this. It's clear that the weight cut's getting to him. It's clear that he doesn't feel good, and he has made this point before, and that's perhaps why he lost his second fight, because he was sick from the weight cut. If a guy's already talking about this is going to be my last fight at this weight class, he doesn't want to do it. On top of that, he did not want to fight Brandon Moreno. I don't think that's because he was scared or anything like that. It's just he's not very interested in that fight. There's also rumors around that he left Henry Cejudo's gym and he's going to train somewhere else. So a big gym change could mean a lot of things, especially with Henry Cejudo's gym. They have been really excelling with their fighters lately. So if Deiveson Figueiredo isn't with that gym anymore, that's another thing to be worried about. But the biggest thing for me is the weight cut here, and he's already talking about how he doesn't want to do this at 125 pounds anymore. I don't know if his head's in the game. Brandon Moreno's actively improving, and he's looking better and better and better, and we've already seen Brandon Moreno finish him one time, perhaps due to a horrible weight cut. And on top of that, all of the fights were just like I said. They were very, very close, and this is the fourth fight. I think Brandon Moreno is going to be the hungrier fighter. I think he's going to be the better fighter. He just has to not get clipped, and that's something that he can work on. So my point is, if you're betting on Deiveson Figueiredo to win this weekend, it is an extremely risky bet. Obviously, anything can happen. Obviously, he can clip Brandon Moreno. Obviously, he can just come out there and look amazing, but we have not seen that, and I think it's much more likely that Brandon Moreno finishes Deiveson Figueiredo in this fight. I think it'll go to a decision, but if someone's getting finished, Brandon Moreno is going to finish Deiveson Figueiredo. The guy has a chin made of granite. No matter how many times you drop him, it's absolutely crazy. I just don't think these odds should be where they are right now, and I wanted to throw some caution out there in case you're betting on him. So guys, let me know what you think. Am I wrong in my points? Just tell me who thinks going to win the fight. Do you have any other points why we shouldn't bet on Deiveson Figueiredo this weekend? Let me know down below, guys, and thank you so much for watching this video.